A frequently asked question that I get is, hey Mariah, I'm thinking about making a move to St. George, but I'm kind of curious what I can get, what I can purchase if I can actually afford to live there. I'm on a fixed income or I'm moving there with my family. What can I get? What's the cost of living like? So today I'm going to be breaking down some of the different things you can expect if you are thinking about making a move here to St. George, and we're gonna hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in the state of Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living here in Utah. If that's of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you're notified every single week I drop a new video. I hear from people like you all the time who are looking to move, who are looking to relocate, buy, sell, or even build a property here in Utah. And we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. My team and I hear from people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and it would be our absolute pleasure to connect with you. Also, if you do want a copy of our free Moving to St. George, Utah guide, comment down below the word guide, G-U-I-D-E, and we'd love to send that over to you. So like I said, a frequently asked question that I get when people are looking to make a move here is, Mariah, can you share with me what really just kind of the cost of living? Like, what can I expect for utilities? What can I expect for price of housing? What can I expect for all these different expenses here in Utah? Now, let me preface this by saying that depending where you live, depending what neighborhood you're in, depending on whether you're in a single family home, whether you are in a townhome, a condo, whether you're renting an apartment, all of that is going to depend on what you are looking for here in Utah. So this is just going to be a broad overview of some of those expenses, some of those costs of what you can expect. So at the time that I am shooting this video, the median home, single family home price is about $550,000. That is the median price for it. So there are a lot that are in luxury resort communities that are going to be significantly more. There are going to be homes that are quite a bit less, depending on if you're looking at a townhome, a condo, those different things. So that is the median home price. If you are looking to rent a place, and I get people that reach out all the time that are like, Mariah, I'm thinking about moving to St. George. I want to rent first before I actually purchase. There's a couple of different sites that I highly recommend you take a look at. And those two different sites are, the first one is rentler.com, RENTLER.com. And then the second one is KSL.com as well. Those are two great sites that oftentimes we use here in Utah for different, a lot of times people will advertise their rentals on those two different sites. Again, depends on what you're looking for, but a 2-3 bedroom apartment right now, it will rent you anywhere from about $1,800 to about $2,500 a month. Again, there are some that are much higher, there are some that are much lower, but that gives you just a snapshot of what you can expect with that. In terms of utilities during the summertime when the air conditioning is running all summer long, you can expect, again, depends on the size of home. It depends on, where you're located and how much you're running your AC, but during the summer, you're most likely going to be running your AC all summer long. So typically, again, those bills are going to run you anywhere from about $200 to $400 or $500 a month. Again, it depends. And then in the wintertime with the gas, that is going to be more around $150 to $300. Again, that is a range, but of typical bills that many of my clients and myself have experienced month over month. In terms of gas prices, again, gas prices here fluctuate. In the summertime, they tend to be a little bit higher than the wintertime. And again, depending on what's happening in the world, but as of right now, the time that I am shooting this video, gas is $3.45 a gallon. And that's for regular. Premium's about $3.75 a gallon. So we are still under that $4 mark at the time that I'm shooting this video. If you are looking at going to the grocery store and you are buying a gallon of milk, we're about $2.89 a gallon. So, depends on where you buy it too, but that is the average price right now. Speaking of groceries, oftentimes we do have a Costco here in St. George. So oftentimes if you are buying more in bulk, that might be able to save you a little bit more money too. Same thing with gas and all of that. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind too. Let's talk taxes. Taxes here in St. George and in Utah. If we are talking state income tax, we are looking at 4.55%. It is a flat tax state. So unlike some other places that might be more of a gradual scale depending on how much you make, Utah is a flat tax state. Some people love that. Some people maybe don't as much, but many people do like having that flat tax. If we are talking property taxes and it is your primary residence, it is going to be 0.5% of that assessed value. If you are looking at purchasing an investment property, a second or third property, it is going to be 1% of that assessed value. So something else to keep in your mind, primary residence, 0.5%. And then if it is a secondary resident, it will be 1% of that assessed value. Let's talk health care and health insurance. So St. George is known for a lot of really good health care here in the areas. Insurance is considered moderate. So again, depending on where you're coming from, many people feel like the healthcare here is really strong, and that also the insurance coverage is about moderate. And last but not least, lifestyle expenses. Depending on your golf membership or dining out or activities outside in the community that you're doing it. Here, again, it's compared to Colorado, California, some places on the East Coast, it is considered to be a more affordable place to live than some of those other larger states that are, typically quite a bit more expensive than it is here in Utah. Again, many places here in Utah still have, like, Monday night would be a family night and there are discounts for going bowling, or there might be discounts to going to a movie during matinees or different things like that. Utah still offers a lot of different kinds of discounts for activities, events, memberships to different places as well. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of, when we're talking about real estate here in Utah, specifically in St. George, we're looking at about $550,000 for the median home price, single family home. In terms of taxes, we're looking at a flat tax state here in Utah, 4.55%. Gas at the time that I am shooting this is about $3.45 a gallon for regular, about $3.75 for premium. You're looking at a gallon of milk, we're about at $2.85. So gives you kind of an idea. Utilities, depending on size of your home, it might range you in the summertime when your AC is running anywhere from about $200 to $500 a month. And then winter, obviously, you're going to be using the gas for the heat, and that can run you anywhere from about $150 to $300 a month on average. And then if you are looking to rent a place, those rentals can be anywhere from about $1,800 to about $2,400-$2,500, again, depending on what you're looking to rent. So hopefully this gives you a good snapshot of what you can expect. If you have any questions at all, or if you are thinking about making a move, relocate, buying, selling, building a property here in Utah, my team and I help people just like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and it'd be our absolute pleasure to connect with you. Also, if you do want a copy of our free Moving to St. George, Utah guide, comment down below the word guide, and we'd love to send that over to you. Wishing you a fantastic rest of your day and week, and we'll chat with you soon. Take care and have a great one. Bye.